Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today I am here to talk about more Doctor Who, similar to yesterday, where I talked about the Day of the Doctor. Today I will be talking about the final of the Matt Smith's three blank of the Doctor, the Time of the Doctor, which is such a just wonderful episode and is easily my favorite Christmas finale. That Christmas special that they did for the entire show, being the end of Smith's run as the 11th Doctor, and bringing in Peter Capaldi as the 12th, who is my second favorite after Smith. The 12th is just wonderful, but the end of the 11th was just a perfect moment, with the episode or special really being an hour long and focusing on the 11th Doctor being stuck on what's it called? Trenzalore Christmas town thing, and growing older and older, and having to deal with Cybermen and other, like, usually episodic enemies from across the show's run, eventually ending with him being way too old, and with that being his last regeneration, he just kind of gives up, and then gets gifted one final, or more regenerations, not one final, and regenerating into Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor. And the 11th Doctor's final scene is a perfect scene of this show, with Matt Smith's absolutely perfect just acting and ability to give speeches that he's given across his tenure, but specifically in this final moment where he, while standing with Clara in the TARDIS, sees Amy Pond back from all the way back in, as she was in the very beginning of Series 5, and then sees her now as she is, well, as she was once in her final episode of Series 7, and him just delivering some of the best dialogue, such as when Clara asks who Amy is, he says the first face that this face ever saw, which was just so perfect. And being part of the end of Series 7, and the beginning of Series 8, both of which aren't particularly great seasons of this series of show, it just kind of brings, it's somehow a perfect episode. The Time of the Doctor was just a perfect ending for the 11th Doctor, having a perfect final quote of, "I will never forget when the Doctor was me," or "I will always remember when the Doctor was me," one of those two. It is a just fantastic end to Smith's run, and I feel like that line wasn't just the Doctor saying that, it was also just Matt Smith, because he probably won't, and this is a perfect end to arguably the best Doctor across the entire show. So I am giving this special a 10 out of 10. It was perfect, it had everything, it had good drama, it had good everything. So 10 out of 10. Perfect end to Smith's run, and a great beginning for Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor.